Imagine dating the biggest YouTuber on earth, the guy who gives away houses, islands, and even private jets. Sounds like a dream, right? Now imagine millions of strangers analyzing your every single move, digging through your old posts, deciding if you're worthy of him. That's what dating MrBeast feels like. Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast, has only had 2 public relationships. One girlfriend was instantly loved by fans, the other faced instant backlash, even before their engagement. Today, we're diving into these 2 relationships. Who were they? What fans thought? And how the internet ended up picking sides. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell for more similar videos. Number 1 is Maddie Spidil, who had the relationship with MrBeast from 2019 to 2022. Let's take it back to 2019. MrBeast tweets a casual post. "Yes, I have a girlfriend." Attached was a picture of him and a girl with blonde hair and a relaxed smile. That was Maddie Spidil, a professional dancer and a content creator from Milwaukee. Fans didn't know much about her, but that didn't matter. What they saw, they loved. Maddie wasn't flashy. She didn't post clickbait videos or dramatic TikToks. Her vibe was quiet, goofy, and calm, the complete opposite of what you'd expect from someone dating a YouTube megastar. In fact, many fans praised her for not using MrBeast's fame to boost her own. She had a private Instagram, never plugged her own content, and barely appeared in videos unless it was a fun moment, like a Valentine's surprise or a brief challenge. Her videos were genuine, her smile was low-key, and she never felt like she was performing for the camera. One commenter wrote, "Maddie is the only YouTuber girlfriend who doesn't act like a cloud chaser, just vibes." This comment got over 100,000 likes. She gave fans what they wanted, a sense of authenticity. Maddie and Jimmy had a chemistry that felt real, not scripted. Fans often said they seemed like a normal couple that just happened to have a billion-view channel in the background. And Maddie's independence stood out. Even when she gained followers, she didn't shift her content to match Jimmy's brand. She kept things simple, dancing, low-effort jokes, and casual posts. But then, in 2022, she suddenly disappeared. No dramatic breakup video, no announcement, no messy tweets. She unfollowed Jimmy. Fans noticed he stopped wearing the ring she gave him, and suddenly she was gone. The silence spoke volumes. Fans filled in the blanks. Some said it was because she didn't want the spotlight. Others speculated about differences in lifestyle or values. But one thing was clear, people respected her exit the same way they respected her presence. Quiet, classy, and no drama. To this day, Maddie remains the most loved partner MrBeast has ever had. Even though the relationship ended, fans still bring her up in comment section, praising how normal and real she felt. And then we have Thea Boyson, who has a relationship with MrBeast from 2022 till present. Now let's forward to the end of 2022. A new face appears on Jimmy's Instagram. Thea Boyson, a South African Twitch streamer, fantasy author, and a digital creator. Instantly, fans had questions. Who is she? Where did she come from? Why is she everywhere all of a sudden? Thea had a very different strategy from Maddie, confident, extroverted, and online savvy. She had her own growing fan base before meeting Jimmy, streaming video games, posting book reviews, and making reaction content. But as soon as her relationship went public, the internet split. Some people loved her intellect and independence. She wasn't just MrBeast's girlfriend. She had her own thing going on. She published her debut fantasy novel in 2023, landed on panels at gaming events, and appeared in charity live streams. But others, not so kind. One top commenter said, "She just doesn't match his energy. It feels like a PR relationship." Another said, "Thea tries too hard to be quirky. It doesn't feel real." From Reddit threads to YouTube comments, opinions ranged from skeptical to brutal. People accused her of chasing clout, being too polished, or lacking chemistry with Jimmy. Part of the backlash came from fans still attached to Maddie. Another part came from Thea's bold presence. She wasn't soft-spoken or camera shy. She leaned into her own role, which some viewers felt clashed with Jimmy's famously humble vibe. But here's the twist. It didn't stop them. In December of 2024, Jimmy proposed to Thea during a private mountain trip, and she said yes. I mean, who wouldn't? There were no grand YouTube stunts or ring reveal videos, just a few black and white photos on Instagram and a quiet announcement. As of July 2025, they're still together. Wedding planning is in progress, though no public date has been shared. Thea occasionally posts about it. Venue tours, floral themes, even joking about cake testing on stream. Over time, some of the hate has cooled. More fans have warmed up to her, especially after seeing her support Jimmy through health challenges and massive video shoots. Her involvement in MrBeast charity events also helped her image. Still, the judgment hasn't disappeared. To some fans, she's just not Maddie, but to others, she's grown into her own role, a unique personality who doesn't copy the past but carves her own path. So let's talk about why fans pick favorites. Why did Maddie get so much love and Thea face so much hate? It comes down to expectations and familiarity. Fans grow attached to the version of creator they first fell in love with. When someone new enters the picture, especially with a different vibe, it feels jarring. Maddie was quiet and private, which matched Jimmy's early low-key personality. Thea is loud, bright, and public, which doesn't always match MrBeast's brand fans remember. And there's another factor: parasocial relationships. That's when fans feel like they personally know a creator. So when that creator starts dating someone, fans react as if it's a friend getting a new partner. One Reddit user put it perfectly: it's like your friend changed and you don't recognize them anymore. Some of the hate Thea gets isn't about her at all. It's about fans mourning the old MrBeast era, and Thea just happens to represent change. So let's talk about now what has MrBeast said about all of this. In a 2025 podcast episode, Jimmy spoke openly about dating in the spotlight. He said, "People think dating me is easy, like it's just videos and travel, but it's actually kind of insane. You get judged for how you blink." He admitted Maddie gave him peace and that Thea gives him purpose. "She's my person. She supports me, challenges me, and doesn't let me burn out," he said.
Like, she does a fantastic job of helping me recharge very quickly, and she pushes me and inspires me to do better.
He also added that they've worked hard to keep their private lives separate from content, something he regret not doing more of in his past relationships. Jimmy's takeaway: the internet will always pick sides, but real love happens off camera. MrBeast's dating history is short but intense. Maddie was loved for being real. Thea was doubted for being different. But both relationships reveal something bigger: how the internet treats women who date famous men. Some fans hold on to nostalgia, others embrace change. But love in the real world doesn't need comment section to approve. If you've enjoyed this deep dive, check out a video on what made YouTube in 2016 so good, linked right here. I'll see you in the next one.